It wasn't about the Balenciaga. It wasn't, oh, credit. So this is what's going to happen now, in case you guys are not aware of how this works. There's always going to be a recession, like every 10 to 20 years, maybe 15, 20 years, something like that. 30 if we're lucky. Anyone can get a credit card right now. Why? Because interest rates are so high. So when interest rates are high, they're giving out all of these credit cards to people who would normally not have qualified when the market's good. So this is what they do. They give you all this credit, right? They cause the recession so you could use the credit card to then get out of debt, right? To then get out, and then you can't pay back the credit because it's a 30% interest APR. Guys, take a finance class, watch these videos of how compounded interest works. Don't put anything on your credit card. Now is the time to get the credit card. Hold on to it. Make sure you don't have an annual fee. Waiting for things to die down and credit rates to lower. And then only buy things if you plan on paying it off. Like if you have the cash in your hand, then you buy it and then you pay the credit card off. Do not spend that cash. And I know it's hard, but like that's the only way you should be making any purchases. Nothing to save the day, nothing to treat out your little boo thing, nothing to celebrate an anniversary or go on a vacation. That's going to cost you so much more in the long run. It really is. But that's what they want. So they put you in a recession and they give you the credit to put you in a bigger hole so that when the recession's over and they've already made all their money, because they know how to make money in a recession, right? Everything drops, they buy everything they need, the prices go up, they make their money again. They know what to do, they know what to invest in, they know exactly how to do. But poor or people who are not as educated, that aren't taught about money, they're like, oh, why am I getting approved for everything now when a few months ago I couldn't get approved for anything because the interest rates are high? They're going to rape you. They're going to screw you over. They're going to keep you in debt. And that's how, and then with all the money they make from the interest that you get charged, they get perks. They get discounts and gifts, bonuses with your money. That's how it works. So that's what I wanted to make the video about, but I forgot what I started to make the video about. So I started talking about all this other stuff. You know me. So just letting you guys know that, like, if you've never had a chance to get a credit card, I guarantee you'll be approved now, no matter what your credit score is. Well, for the most part, because of the high interest rate. And then you'll see that if you do make your payments, they're going to just raise it, skyrocket, raise it. You know what I mean? Like I've gotten like, I don't even want to talk about it, but like I couldn't get a credit card for the life of me. I just kept getting decline. And now everyone's approving me. And it's not because my credit score has gone up or anything, because my student loan fucked that up. But yeah, you'd be surprised. Anybody can get a credit card now. So just make sure that you are paying off your debt. You can build your credit. You can change your whole life now. If you've never had the chance before, now you can do it if you're responsible. If you're irresponsible, I don't recommend it. I mean, part of me is like, get one for emergencies, but the things that we deem emergencies, like I'm hungry, I'm gonna order some Chinese food, and that $20 Chinese food order turns into like $50 because you have an over the limit, like not a late payment fee, the interest, and you didn't pay it off, and it's just really not worth it. But just know that whenever there's a recession, that's the best time to build your credit, to get a loan, to get everything. If you're going to get a loan, get an adjustable rate loan, because the rates are so high right now that you want to be able to, when the rates drop, you want to be able to lock it in at a lower rate later on. Don't get a fixed rate anything right now. Nothing fixed rate. Only try to get credit cards that have 0% interest, and you can do a balance transfer and transfer all your debt to that card and pay it off because it's 0% interest. So you're not paying interest on it. It's just money that's sitting there, where the other ones you're paying interest on. Like I only have one card that's 0% interest. It's a $900 limit. That's nothing. All my other, so now I have to transfer one card over, pay that off, transfer the other card over, pay that off, transfer a part of the other card. You know what I'm saying? Like, until I can pay them all off, but something's better than nothing. You know what I mean? So just make sure that your ducks are in a row with that, and just understand that, like, these are rules that you should know. Do the opposite of what everyone's doing. When everyone's, charging things, you save your money. When everyone's saving their money, then you do whatever. The debt, how to use debt in your favor is a very interesting concept. Like there's a lot of wealthy people that you're like, they could buy that house outright in cash. Yeah, but it actually works in their interest because they have such a low interest rate to actually use their credit to do other things and make a profit off of that. Take whatever cash they have, slowly pay off the house, than to pay off the house and then have to put everything else on credit. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a very, I'm learning about this. There's a video out there that's really interesting about how it's actually cheaper to buy your house and pay cash and a mortgage with a very low rate than it is to actually accrue debt doing other things. Most of, a lot, not most, a lot, not a lot. There are some houses that people buy and they buy the house and it never is that same price again. It's actually lower. They have to sell it for less because they were ripped off. Like they didn't know any better. They're like, this is nice. Okay, I'll buy it. Some people are smart and savvy, and then, the price increases and then they sell it. Like I think Kylie Jenner just did that with Travis Scott, where they bought a house like 2 or 3 years ago and they've already almost 50% or 100% increase, and now they're selling it because it's a great profit margin right there. Buy something else, or invest in something else, whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, they're not living there. They each have their own houses, and then they have this mutual house. So might as well sell the house, split the proceeds, and then do whatever you want with it. I think that's it. I don't want to keep you guys any longer. I have a lot to do with this holiday season, but I will catch up with you guys at some point. Rock and roll. Be very wary of your credit. Be very aware of the interest rates. Again, adjustable interest rates only. If you decide to get a loan or buy a house or anything of that nature.